Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate. Last week in this chamber, we had a little debate about sailboats. And the majority of Republicans in this chamber cast a vote in favor of requiring small motorless sailboats to carry a permit. But now today, we'll be debating a bill that says carrying a gun should no longer require a permit. How many people are killed each year by guns? How many people are killed each year by small sailboats? Why did Republicans refuse to remove the requirement to permit a small, peaceful sailboat, but proudly and confidently remove the requirement to permit deadly guns? Now, the main argument made by one of the leaders in the majority party, one, I might add, running for higher office, is that we should continue permitting small sailboats because Georgia is one of the leading states for stolen sailboats, or stolen boats. But I wonder how many guns are stolen in Georgia every year. Well, guess what? There's no way to find out, because in Georgia, keeping track of stolen guns is not required. And when we eliminate carry permits for guns, no one will really care when a stolen gun ends up in a violent person's hands. Stolen guns, stolen sailboats. The majority of the senators in this chamber, by the votes you cast, evidently think small sailboats are more of a menace, requiring government regulation, than guns. Now, some of you are thinking that it's the person that's dangerous, not the gun. But I have never seen a drive-by sailboat shooting either. Now, Georgia hasn't always been this nonchalant and laissez-faire toward guns. In fact, again, right here in this chamber, 12 years ago, the majority of Republicans voted in favor of increasing the permitting of guns. In 2010, Senate Bill 308, appropriately dubbed the Common Sense Lawful Carry Act, for the first time in Georgia, required a permit to open carry any handgun. Now you want to take all that away, and more. What changed? Did guns become less dangerous? Hardly. Surprisingly, most of the senators present in this chamber who were present in this chamber in 2010 are no longer here. But there were two who were. Maybe they could tell us what changed. If they did, do you think they'd stand up here and tell us that gun deaths in Georgia have increased 25% over the last decade? Or that gun violence costs Georgia $12 billion annually, $531 million of that paid by taxpayers? Or that Georgia has the sixth highest rate of gun injuries in the entire United States? Or that 70% of the people support keeping permits of guns? No. But one of them stood up last week and told us that if the NRA wanted to pass a bill requiring a baby to put a gun in a diaper, he'd vote for it. We've lost all reasonableness and logic in this chamber when it comes to guns. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the well.